Welcome to the show where the real ones ride. From the Browns to the block, we bring that pride. No cap, no spin, just talk that hits. From downtown lights to the Lake Erie grid. Steam rises high off the Cuyahoga flame. In the city of work, we don't play no games. Skyline whispers stories of hustle and grind. Cleveland's heartbeat never falls behind. It's 216, where the voices collide. Holding it down like a tide won't subside. No fluff, just fire, this truth takes flight. Let's get to the facts, yeah, starting tonight.
Welcome to Let's Get to the Facts podcast. I'm your host, Doss. I'm here with my man, Coach Shot. Coach Shot is back, y'all. He is back.
Y'all?
You know,
how y'all doing?
Last week, but we had AG in who filled in as he always does and did a great job.
Yes, sir.
Up, Coach?
Not much, man. Rested and ready to go, man. Rested and relaxed, ready to go.
That's what I'm talking about. Before we get into this, I want to go through the sponsors. Let's Get to the Facts podcast is sponsored by No More Struggling Entertainment, the original Bonuts, and OPM Clothing Line. We are one of the fastest growing Cleveland podcasts out. So make sure y'all continue to keep logging in, joining, subscribing, and and following along with us, man. We love engaging with y'all. We have a good time. And we just want to keep on growing. Just got to keep on growing. We need y'all to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Let's Get to the Facts. All right, Coach. So I didn't get a chance to talk to you last week, man. So
yeah,
my Seahawks won the Super Bowl. So what was you like? What did you think of the Super Bowl, man? What was your thoughts on it? Because I ain't get a chance to tap your ear about it and stuff.
Well, first off, congratulations, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to that. I'm pretty sure people always didn't heard me say this before. Drake May going Drake May.
Yeah.
And Drake made. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely did.
So, I was expecting to be. I thought it was going to be more of a shootout. I wanted to be more of a shootout, but the defensive mind of the game and how it went, I was okay with it. How the game ended up going. I wanted to be a shootout, though. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to be high scoring, but I was still okay with the defensive battle. Basically all the way up until the fourth quarter when the Patriots finally scored a touchdown. Seahawks defense played great. Kenneth Walker, the fourth, whatever he is.
Yes, sir.
Y'all need to pay that man.
I agree. I agree.
Sam Darnold, you could erase the name Bus, that word Bus from underneath his name. He's now a Super Bowl champ. Y'all play good, man. Y'all play Seahawks style football. Even with the injury to JSN, y'all still play good ass Seahawks football like how y'all been playing majority of the season, man. So I gotta give it up to y'all. Y'all was consistent. Y'all kept it going.
Yeah.
On the Patriots side, I ain't gonna lie. What's dude name? The offensive, what his name? Will Compton, what his name? The lineman?
The rookies?
Yeah, the rookie.
Yeah.
Basically the tackle. I ain't gonna really talk about the guard, but I'm gonna talk about the tackle. Cause he reminded me of somebody who I seen the whole damn season, aka
Cam Robinson.
He was the white version of Cam Robinson. Oh Jesus, that man spent the whole game on his ass. Coach, I'm like, Lord.
Credit though, he was going against the number one rush defense.
I mean, I get it, Coach, but you getting beat like sometimes y'all just go, oh, we just gonna rush the four linemen. We just gonna do that. You getting beat. So that means first off, it's 4 versus 5. and that means y'all just getting your ass handed to you in your one-on-ones.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of reminded me when he kind of went against Miles for a second because Miles got a lot of sack against him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't live up to that number one billing that first round pick that everybody thought he was. Because like I just remember the Patriots game versus the Browns, even though the Browns lost, but then at the same time, it just reminded me the same. He spent most of the game on his ass.
Yeah.
Y'all defense, man, I got to give it off to y'all head coach. Those blitzes, sending two versus like it was like, all right, we sending two from both sides, so we go outmatch the three that y'all got over here sending four. It's like if the math was mathing, y'all was doing it. Like y'all did a lot of double A gap pressures. I love that y'all was bringing corners, safeties, linebackers. Shit, I thought y'all bought a water boy at one point in time, but when y'all was coming, coach, like y'all was coming, like to me, it just reminded me of a shark in water smelling blood, and y'all smelled it. Y'all just
and that's how they approached it. But you know, it was interesting. I think the reason why they approached it like that is because the Patriots. I don't know. You said you ain't get a chance to check out the show from last week, but the Patriots said that they were going to treat Sam Darnold no different than CJ Stroud because they didn't think he was that big of a factor. And I said the disrespect on that alone is why them boys came at y'all and made y'all quarterback look like CJ Stroud.
That was blatant disrespect. They were just better off not saying nothing at all, honestly.
Oh, definitely.
Because you know how it is around them championship games. You don't want to put nothing out there that could be bulletin board material, and that was just a bad idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do gotta, man.
What?
Stephon Diggs, bro. Where was you at, bro?
Battling with Cardi B and his new broad that was at the game because he had both of them there.
He had two baby mamas and Cardi B there. Then he just supposedly tried to sneak a girl into his hotel room the night before the game.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That boy's wild. And then also, I don't know if you saw it, coach, but I think it was like a pre-party and Cardi was performing and he didn't like how the owner Robert Kraft was trying to get up on her. And he kind of pulled him to the side. I see it in the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that played a lot into it, but that was the perfect best time to have a shitty ass game, bro.
Yeah. He definitely wasn't there.
No.
Cat, I see that you're talking about the Dolphins release Tyreek Hill. Yes, we're going to talk about that. That is one of our topics we're about to talk about.
Yes, sir.
All right, coach, let's get into it, man. So rumor has it is that everybody's hinting towards SHEDEUR. SHEDEUR's QB1.
Yeah.
So, but the speakeasy, for whatever reason, Emmanuel Acho, I don't know if he coming or going. I don't know what he does. One moment he likes SHEDEUR, the next moment he hates SHEDEUR. And then he's like, they can't trust SHEDEUR, so they need to bring it. Like, he's rooting for Matt Jones to get brought over to us.
I don't understand. Listen, man, if certain idiots that we should not give any fuel or pay attention to, and this Acho is what's the other dude name? RG3 and Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, I don't get it. And I like that they got Shady on there. You know, LaShawn McCoy, for those of y'all who don't know who Shady is. But I like that they got Shady on there because Shady is like that voice of reason. And he like, why do you just not like SHEDEUR so much? Like you just be always, we can't trust this, we can't trust that. Yet you don't have a problem with Jackson Dart, Tyler Shubb. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these other quarterbacks. You even talking about Fernando Mendoza coming in and being a Raiders starting head quarterback. And that he's going to do all of this.
Because he gets paid. He gets paid to hate on black people. He gets paid to hate on his own, just like Stephen A. Smith, just like RG. Well, I think those are just RG3's belief. Yeah. But that's what you get paid for. Some people will do and say just about anything for money.
Yeah.
So that's I don't listen to dude. Honestly, whenever I see him coming on with Shady, I'll listen to Shady. But when he get to talking,
Right.
I don't get. I stop paying attention because to me, you just an intellectual asshole. To me, I don't know.
That's what it feel like, man. Because I don't know where this dude be coming from. I sit back and I'm just like, dude, like you just be hating on this dude.
Yeah.
But yet then you turn around and you running through all his stats and you talking about where he's showing areas of growth. It's like you either like him or you don't. Like you like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you need to stop doing all of that craziness. Cause you're right. I think it's clickbait also because he is funding his own show, kind of like we are as well. And you know, so he's trying to draw people in. So I kind of understand that as well. I'm not really behind it. I don't really feel it. But I mean, it is what it is.
I'm gonna say this real quick. The reason why I mean I don't understand why anybody would question why if he's going in as number one. He finished the season as a starter. It would be only right for him when when you go in the offseason for him to be that starter.
Exactly.
Like, it's only right. So I don't know where the question like who you gonna put Dylan Gabriel?
No. They're talking about. They're saying they're not even acknowledged. They're saying they need to bring in a veteran to compete with him. They was talking about Matt Jones. Then they started talking about Malik Willis. Then they're like, no, don't put Malik in there. But I'm like, y'all act like we don't. We still got Deshaun Watson.
They got a veteran.
Gabriel.
They got a veteran.
That's your veteran that he's competing with, and he honestly was helping SHEDEUR during the season improve. So
they got a veteran coach. If anything that I see happening, closer to draft day is Dylan Gabriel getting traded to Atlanta or something like that.
Right.
But at that point, yeah, you might want to go get a veteran. But other than that, I'm okay with the room as is. And I am not even gonna lie to you.
They just keep talking about how shitty the quarterback room is, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't know, man. I would love to see.
I would love to see what Monken does with a SHEDEUR or even a Watson. I would love to see that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So me, if anything, I would add on maybe. That's if we get rid of Dylan, I add on another veteran or I go get a rookie in the draft. But I'm talking about late round. Because I've been seeing like even though these are mocks, I've been seeing like Drew Ayler going to the Browns 6th or 7th. I'm okay with that.
Who is that?
Drew Ayler.
Who is that?
Penn State. Drew Ayler, the Penn State quarterback. Medina. Yeah, I've been seeing him in the mock drafts going to the Browns 6th, 7th round.
We don't need another quarter. So that means that the writing is on the wall for Dylan Gabriel then, because that means but they haven't released him yet, and to my knowledge, he's still under contract, and ain't nobody gonna pick him up and trade for him.
They're not gonna release him. If anything, like I said, he might end up in Atlanta with Kevin Stefanski. That's my only place that I see him going. You know what I'm saying?
So there's two things I want to address because you said something. If Deshaun Watson gets a chance and he looks like the old Deshaun Watson, does Kevin Stefanski need to be like outed? Like, does he really need to be outed? Because that means that you are literally ruining quarterbacks.
Yeah, that means your cheeks as a coach. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the other thing is that I'm hearing the rumors that Penix is not going to be back with the Falcons.
See, the rumor had first came out with what is Matt Ryan has said something, but then he came back and clarified it. I know. I mean, what they gonna do? They're gonna draft somebody. I mean, like they're not in a good draft slot, and then on top of it, I think they letting go of Kirk Cousins. So who you gonna have?
I don't know. I think they're gonna keep Kirk Cousins because he wanted Kirk. And I think they're gonna get rid of Penix because they're trying to say he's injury prone.
I think Kirk gonna end up back in Minnesota if you ask me.
That actually might be a smart move for him.
Yeah,
that actually might be a smart move for him. Yeah. Peter Mack said we need to find out if SHEDEUR's the guy. If not, next year's QB class could be loaded with the talent. Then again, they said that about this year's QB class. I mean, my whole thing is okay. So here's my thing, P Mac. SHEDEUR's the guy, man. You watched a kid who played football in the NFL. He won games. He struggled. He did a lot of great things with the worst offensive line you could ever put out there. With the worst offensive line, which reminds me, I was checking the ESPN or the Fox Sports free agency thing, and they got Cam Robinson going to the Bears.
Bye.
That's what I said. But if anybody watched that tape, there's no way anybody is picking that dude up. There's no way anybody's picking him up.
Dude was inconsistent at the worst times.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I mean, I know prior he showed some consistency when he was down there with the Texans, but it's what you shown on tape lately, and it didn't look good, bro.
At all. Your tape this year was trash. People was smashing you all over social media for your terrible play. So yeah, but I saw that and I was like, huh.
I'd bring back Jed Wells over him.
You know you're terrible there. You know you because Jed Wells ain't get picked up by nobody, did he?
No, he took this. He ain't even reach out to anybody. He took the season off to fully recover from whatever injury that he was going through.
The injury was his heart. That's what it was. It wasn't in it for football. That's what it was. His heart was terrible. That's what that crap was. I ain't trying to hear none of that. All right, so let's go on to this next topic, man. So we got a DC.
Yes,
you got it. I saw the look on your face just now. We got a DC coach, and I think it's interesting because he's from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Atlanta's defense wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but they got a lot of moving parts. They had a lot of moving parts, and they weren't horrible, but they weren't terrible. But if you bring a DC who knows what he's doing with this talent, it should improve, correct?
It should. It should, it should, coach.
He just got to get the players to buy in.
That's the hard part. My whole thing is this: with a veteran group, you really just brought in a rookie defensive coordinator. I don't know how that's going to go. You know what I'm saying?
You saying rookie because he's going to be new to this team?
No, rookie as in he was never a DC before.
I thought he was the DC in Atlanta.
He was the passing game coordinator. He was never the DC.
That's what I read earlier today. I thought it said that he was the DC.
Let me maybe I read it right. Let me hop in Bleacher Report, but I had him as they said he was listed as the passing game coordinator. But let me go in Bleacher Report and see what they say.
Yeah, because I thought I looked at that on ESPN today too. Let's get some news and make sure we're getting our facts together because we can't be let's get to the facts if we ain't got the facts right.
Okay, Mike Rudenberger. Yep. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I was just saying, I think it's a good shot for him. You coming in, you just got to get the players to buy in. That's the whole thing. You got to get the players to buy into what you have.
That's the biggest part. We, as a coach, that's the biggest thing. You got to have player buy-in from the very beginning. If you don't, it's a rocky road.
Because I think the scheme does matter, but I think any DC coming in here is going to run a scheme similar to what Jim Schwartz did. How you can't just get out of that and then think you're going to just switch it up because then that becomes disastrous. So it's about that.
Here's the background on Mike Rutenberg.
Okay.
He spent last season as a defensive pass game coordinator for Atlanta Falcons. Prior to that, prior to Atlanta, he spent 4 seasons as a linebackers coach for the Jets. He also spent 6 seasons with the Jacksonville Jaguars as assistant defensive backs coach 2013 to 2015. And then he moved up to defensive assistant from 2016 to 2017. and then he went to linebackers coach from 2018 to 2019. So this is his first
actual
job
DC spot.
at DC.
However, though, what I like what you read though,
He's been
everything
everywhere.
he's done coached DBs, he done coached linebackers, defensive passing game. That means that's the defensive line.
Yeah.
So he's well rounded and well versed. So I like what I hear on that. When I'm hearing it on
Definitely.
paper, I like what we got in that situation.
Definitely, like, and just looking at his resume, I'm not gonna lie, that's very intriguing to me, especially like how you said he done been a DB's coach, passing game coordinator's coach, has been a linebacker and a D line. So you know, he should be well seasoned.
Yeah. Now, cause when you talking about he was like the passing game, I was like, whoa, hold on, man. Like, I was like,
I mean, that was his last role, you know, with Atlanta. He's the defensive passing game coordinator. So you know, he was looking at the offensive passing games and coordinated for the defense to fit it. So
right. No, I get it. And I like seeing that. So I don't know, man. I think this might be a great thing. This might be a great thing that Miles and all of them just got to get his due the shot. Get his due the shot and see what's going to happen and see what we get out of him.
Hey, you just got to give him a shot, coach. You know that.
Sir. All right, so we're going to get on to this next topic that everybody in TikTok keeps seeming to ask me about, to talk about, which is TYREEK Hill was released. Now, what is interesting to me is that when TYREEK went to the Dolphins, he said he didn't even know he was going to the Dolphins. He thought he was going to Cleveland. And then he ends up in the Dolphins spot. So now we get a chance to get TYREEK Hill, and we could probably get him for the low. And he's still going to be an impact player because he got a lot to redeem himself for because of what he did in Miami. He was inconsistent in Miami, not to mention they had an inconsistent quarterback, but he was inconsistent in Miami. And, you know what I'm saying, he coming off injury. And it was a bad injury. So we got a chance, man, like to get TYREEK Hill for the low. And would you want him?
See, when I saw it happen, and then, you know, everything going on Twitter or where everyone in Cleveland, they showed him a picture of him in a Cleveland jersey. My whole thing is this: do we have leadership in the locker room to be able to handle his off the field stuff? And mind you, we already got a team that got a lot of off the field stuff going on, like i.e. our start, you know, our free agent to be safety, you know, from Ohio State got beat up in Hickman got beat up in New York. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, do we need that more publicity? Because you already know we already got the shine on the squad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All the Browns get injured players, and he has too many distractions. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that one, Shayla. But, you know, it could turn out to be a diamond in the rough. It could be a diamond in the rough. So it could be something that we really might be sleeping on.
Listen, I'm okay with it. If we sign him to a 1-year prove-it deal, you know what I'm saying, and we go from there. My
cousin says small receiver plus 2 code for him. You always had a thing against small receivers, though, cuz. So I don't know if that's you always had a thing against small receivers. But he's legit, man. He's easily healthy, one of the top receivers in the game. So
legit, like how you said, that cold weather.
But he played in Kansas City. Kansas City get cold.
But he ran from Kansas City. He couldn't deal with that cold no more.
Nah, he ran for Kansas City because, you know, he thought he was about to get that bag and they didn't give it to him. And then he was like, I'm about to show y'all, I'm about to go make the money somewhere else, which he did. But then you went to nothing but losing. So you traded legacy for money.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about it. He's like, shit, I don't want my Super Bowls.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go get this bread now.
Yeah. I mean, that is true. That is definitely true. I don't know, man. I'm intrigued by it. I'm definitely intrigued by it. I like the thought of TYREEK, you know what I'm saying, in a Browns uniform helping out SHEDEUR, because free agency coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm checking a lot of stuff. I was looking, like I told you, I was looking at this free agency tracker. What was really surprising to me is that a lot of people are not talking about people coming to Cleveland, which was weird to me. They had people going to the Raiders, they had people going everywhere. And I think it was maybe one player they said they was thinking about coming to the Browns. And they said something about Devin Bush gonna leave too. I was like, man, he better not, after just having the best year of his career in Cleveland.
I mean,
it is a money time though.
It's a money time.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. He's right now. What I'm looking at is Devin Bush. If the Browns void his contract by March 10th, they save $1.444 million against in dead cap.
But that's 1.4. That's not even a lot. Like,
yeah,
so,
that's why I'm renegotiating like the ones at the top. So we already know Njoku gone.
Yeah,
we got to make it. Yeah, so we got to make a decision for Ethan Posick by March 10th.
Right.
We got to make a decision by Wyatt Teller by March 12th.
Yeah.
Tavon Jenkins, we got to make a decision by March 10th. Conklin by March 12th. Shelby Harris March 10th, and Devin Bush March 10th.
Okay.
And then here are our basically unrestricted free agents: Jerome Ford, Trayvon Williams, DeAndre Carter, Ken Robinson,
gone,
Joe Batonio, Cameron Thomas, Julian Okora, Jerome Baker, D'Angelo Ross, Trey Avery, Martin Emerson, Rashawn Jenkins, and Corey Bojorquez.
I think Emerson might have an issue because the way what was it, Campbell? Campbell balled out. That might be an issue. I hope they keep Jerome Baker. I like Baker.
Talking about Jerome Ford? Oh, no, Jerome Baker, the linebacker.
I like Baker because Baker can fill in when we need him to. My cousin just said if we get JOK back, they can let Bush go. What you think about that?
Yeah, but I would want to keep Bush. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just based off of the injuries of JOK, I would keep Bush.
Yeah, I would keep Bush. Shayla says, what can the Browns really offer a player? They must understand we are rebuilding. But we're rebuilding the offense, not rebuilding the defense. So they still got a little something to offer and to play with. And we can't just automatically think because we're rebuilding the offense is going to be horrible. Because all we need, truth be told, decent linemen and two more weapons. Yeah. 2 more weapons. That's it. We got decent running backs. We need maybe another tight end and another receiver. So I don't and I'm sorry. I think SHEDEUR is the guy. I'm ready to let him rock. Let's see what we got with him. If not, we got Deshaun Watson. Hopefully he can come in and do something too. But the reality of it is there's a lot of pieces that the Browns got. It's just a matter of getting it together and doing the right thing in free agency. And speaking of free agency, since we're here right now, Coach, with the topic, free agency decisions. Are you going offensive line in the free agency, or you going wide receiver or in drafting offensive line? What are you doing?
That's a good question because I did a lot of mock drafts with going whether we get a lineman in free agency, and I did it when we get receivers. So I'm gonna say this: since it seems like there are more linemen in free agency,
okay,
I'm gonna try to fill the gaps with those with free agents. and I'm gonna try to like get like another veteran receiver on the back end or somebody who's kind of been in the league a little bit.
Right.
But I would definitely try to fill that line first. Like okay, say if we lose like a Ethan Posick, then I definitely want that the center from Baltimore, Lieberman or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I you know, come over here, my dude. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm lineman free agency because we need veteran people around SHEDEUR that's going to protect him.
Yeah.
And like my cousin said, we need both. And I agree with that too. However, I'm still on that last deal, coach, that we talked about. I'm giving up the 6th pick, and I'm giving up Jerry Jeudy for Justin Jefferson. I'm still on it, man. I'm still on it because look at it like this. Dude, tell me this don't sound intriguing. Tell me this don't sound intriguing. If we get Tyreek Hill on the low, we give up Jerry Jeudy in the 6th pick, we get Justin Jefferson. So now we got Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Harold Fanning, and then we still got Isaiah Bond. Tell me that's not it. Tell me that is not it, coach.
No, that's a very skilled 7-on-7 team. That's a good team right there. You know what I'm saying? This is a good team, but my only problem is you already got Justin Jefferson, who's not a diva, but he showed, you know, he can be at times.
He's frustrated. That's not diva, man. That's frustration.
Okay, so then, all right, first, okay, you have a frustrated receiver, and then you have another one who's frustrated, has off the field issues. Can the city deal with all that? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, I think the city would deal with it in order for us to win. I most definitely believe that they would deal with it. Dude, that is
no, that's one hell of a receiver room.
Yes, that's crazy. And so you just turn around and you just Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Isaiah Bond, Harold Fanning.
Yeah.
On paper, that's Super Bowl. On paper, that's Super Bowl. You got SHEDEUR all the weapons he needs. So if he can't hit that shit, now it's time to get rid of him. But if you got them that 4 and you man, listen. You right. About to come on, man.
You're right, coach. Like I said, that's a good group, and it's crazy because like I wasn't when we talked before. You talking about trading that 6th pick? I wasn't on it, but I see where it makes sense because I'm like, if all them receivers is gone, or at least like Cornell Tate or Tyson is gone, you can get another receiver, you know, in the other round. So I would definitely I would move that 6th round pick. But if I move that 6 and Jeudy, I'm gonna need to pick this year, and I'm gonna need to pick next year. I'm sorry.
I don't think you're gonna get that, but you might have a little wiggle room. Shayla, we do. It's not about the money for all of that because Tyreek Hill got released today, so that means he injured. He coming off a serious injury, so you'll be able to get him for a low. Just because we don't know what player he's going to be, but if you still trade the 6th round pick, Jerry Jeudy, you might be able to get Justin Jefferson for that. Now, whatever that, you know what I'm saying, we have to restructure the contract or make the contract right. But now that gives you legit players because we already got Bond and we already have Harold Fanning, who was the rookie this year. So we already got them 2. We just need to acquire the other 2. Old boy said, until it don't win, he was like, but it's excellent for Madden though. So yeah, I honestly, man, I love that look. That look right there. You can't tell me that's not it, coach. And then you put that with the running game too.
That's a dope look. I don't got nothing to say, coach. That's a good receiving room.
So
receiving and tight end room.
Chances are Nick Chubb is getting released. I think if they haven't already released him, would you bring him back into the house?
Chubb, my dude, man. I know people like, why he ain't really doing, man. Fuck it, yes.
You would
I'm
bring
gonna
him
bring
back into the
Chubb
room,
back.
especially with
'Cause
Quashawn Junkins coming off that injury.
yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Somebody said nope. Nope.
Listen, I know people would say no, and I get it because he really didn't do too much of.
After that last injury, he was still trying to figure out what he was doing.
Yeah, so I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I put it this way, give him $1 million a season or something. Come in, yeah,
Right.
man. And Chubb don't bother nobody. He ain't gonna be no locker room problem. So yeah, I will bring him back. I understand what people saying, but I'm biased when it comes to Nick Chubb, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel it. Hey, I just had to ask because man, hey, free agency coming up. They still keep putting George Pickens with us, and I'm not really feeling. I'm not feeling the George. Now you talking about a person with diva who will shut down on you. That's a dude. You turn around and pay him, you might not get nothing out of him, and now you stuck with him.
Exactly. We don't need that. We don't need a Dwayne Bowe 2.0 showing up to every game with a ski mask to rob us of his paychecks. We don't need that. Listen, when Jarvis came in that room and said ain't no more bitch assness no more, that room was cleared out. We need to keep a no bitch assness in there.
Yeah.
And Jarvis is gone, but we got to still keep that pride going along, man. If you a bitch ass, no, we don't need you. We don't.
I feel it. I definitely feel it. So I don't know, man, but free agency wise, I would look for one more safety. See what's out there. So I like the linebacking core. Go ahead. There's one other one. Go ahead, Coach.
Because you just brought it up. A lot of people over this week have been coming around to the Browns drafting Caleb Downs with that number 6 pick. Yes.
I'm okay with that, though. I like Caleb Downs.
I am too.
I like Caleb Downs. Do I think he'll be around for that second pick? That second first round pick? I don't think so.
No, hell no.
But if I can utilize that pick to get Justin Jefferson, I'm utilizing that pick to get Justin Jefferson.
If we don't get him, he's going to be going to Cincinnati ASAP, and Cincinnati's going to get Caleb Williams.
Oh, I believe that.
You know
what about, okay, so then here's another intriguing thing I heard about. I keep hearing Bradley Chubb is available and possibly wanting to come to Cleveland to play on the other side of Miles.
Make it happen.
But then I also heard Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is interested.
I don't want to be a racist, but honestly,
Trey Hendrickson is a dog, though, man.
I'm cool. I'm cool with both of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm cool with both of them. Like I'm down with both, man. Honestly, like anything to bring some other pressure from that other side and to keep Alex, the young guys that we got and getting them better and keeping them fresh. I'm down with getting another DN. I ain't gonna lie, like in my mock drafts, I look for a DN, but every time I look, it's always the Michigan guys on the board left, man. I'll be sorry. I'll be wanting to take that up.
It always be that weird thing. Like, do we want to get Michigan players? But sometimes Michigan players turn out to be, So I don't know, man. Free agency, I think the Browns just need to come correct. But I'm taking my 6, getting rid of Judy. I'm picking a TYREEK, and I'm getting Justin Jefferson. That's how I do it. So you will get rid of Wright. Which Wright? Which Wright? Who?
Alex Wright. No, I ain't getting rid of Alex Wright.
No, you talking about the defense? No,
we ain't getting rid of him. Like I would, I said, I would like to keep him.
We got plug and play defense.
Yeah, like I like that. I like what Shorts was doing when he had a first unit and a second unit, and sometimes he had a third unit. I like that. Like I like to keep them fresh and keep them rotated. You got to think, offensive linemen don't really get no rotation. They only breakers in between, series.
Yeah. So and the thing, like I said, we got a plug and play defense.
Yeah.
So the rotation thing works.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Coach. Go ahead, man.
No. I was just saying I would love to keep both of them, man. I know they just gave Alex, Alex a contract at the end of the season.
Yep.
He was worthy of it. He played a good season. But no, I'm not getting rid of the young guy. No, we're gonna keep him there. He showed
Yeah,
every year
and he's showing
he's
promise.
improved. Yeah.
He's showing big promise. So, all right, man. So we about to get out of this the sports part, and we about to get into some entertainment stuff. And it ain't about Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. We already know what the deal is with that one. So, did you hear DJ Vlad's so-called confession
See,
about the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation?
when I got on Twitter and I read it, but when I read it, I took it as I didn't know. I don't know. I took it as sarcasm. I thought because the bodyguard had came out and released his statement, and the next day it was Vlad. So I'm thinking he was just being sarcastic. So
Right.
I don't know if it's a real confession or not, but if it is, I mean, it's par for the course with everything that was going on with the world, with the Epstein files and everything. We just been lied to as a community. We just been lied to.
Man, we've been lied to about every damn thing. Everything in the world that we know, law, we gonna get into that shit later too. Yeah, but everything has been a lie. But this is part of the tweet, if nobody's seen it yet. It says, I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off the jury members to convict Tory, and they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. I want to know who the grandson is.
See, that's that right there. That part made me think he was being sarcastic as fuck. So, but whatever.
Right. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. And then unless I log into X, I can't get the whole thing, and my other stuff is not there. I don't have this. My iPad's not logged into it. But the reality of it is, man, it's crazy as hell because this stuff does happen in the music industry. Like, people get paid off to do stuff. There's a lot of people out here doing shady stuff. And the reality is the reality. He said he was getting paid $10,000 a month, sometimes moving up to $50,000 a month. And so now it sounds like it was sarcasm. But if you put a statement out there like that and now it's sarcasm, how are people supposed to take you serious? How are people supposed to take you serious as a blogger for hip hop?
I don't know how, but it just, like I said, Coach, when I read it, I just thought the man was being sarcastic. Once I got down to the part where he said Jay-Z did a verse for the judge's son. So I'm like, will you be? Because I'm like, is this a shot in, I guess, whoever the bodyguard is that came out and said that, it was Kelsey that shot Meg. So I don't know, man. I just, at this point in time, I'm just like this, Coach. Man, free Tory. Meg, y'all go do y'all separate, because we don't know who lying from who telling the truth. Just let that man go. He served his time. Exactly. Y'all just stay away from each other. If y'all getting any more shit with each other, that's on y'all. Y'all ain't getting no more.
Klay Thompson now. She ain't getting involved with Tory.
Man, I don't believe. Oh shit! And she was playing because of out of necessity.
Okay.
You know so she's with him out of necessity because when the last Megan Thee Stallion track dropped?
Not too long ago. She did that. My man, my baby, my baby. That, and she talking, and the whole thing was about Klay Thompson.
You see my face, right, Coach?
Yeah, I see your face, man. I see your face.
Come on, man.
All right, so look, this is what it says. Some people moreover believed him, but later Vlad explained in a live stream with Sneeko that he was joking. People just do not know sarcasm, do they? Sarcasm really just goes over people's heads. I don't understand. I don't really see that as sarcasm. I don't see that as sarcasm. Like you made a whole statement. Like you talk about people getting paid, and if I end up unalived over this situation, just understand who it was.
Like I said, the part about the Jay-Z writing the lyrics or whatever feature for the judge's son, that part right there screams sarcasm to me. Everything else, I had the question like, is this real sarcasm or is this you telling the truth?
I see, and that's the thing. It's like because it seemed like I'm joking, but then I'm joking with seriousness. But then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna put this statement out because I don't want to disappear.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just one of those weird ones.
It's very weird.
I saw that and I was like, we need to talk about that because that's just a little. I don't know. I don't like that. All right,
listen.
Go ahead.
No, it's just to me, what happened to him is just a weird thing, man. And like people forget that the fact of the matter is this. She lied to Gayle King and then came back and said, yeah, I lied, but you lied on your pussy. You said you wasn't fucking the man and y'all was fucking around. So to me, you lied once. You might have lied multiple times. I don't really trust you off of that because you lied to somebody who you didn't have to lie.
On that. You've always been on she's lying. You've been standing on that since the beginning.
Yeah. But because my thing is, Coach, you lied to somebody that you didn't have to lie to.
Yeah.
That's my whole point. Like, it's Gayle King. Who? Why the fuck you lie to her?
Right. No, I get that completely. I get that completely.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the new topic that's going around the city, man. I'm tired of this topic. I don't even want to have it, but he's actually on the. I'm tired. Right. Do we want LeBron back in Cleveland? And the answer from me is hell no. We do not want LeBron James back in Cleveland. We got James Harden. That's enough. We got to maintain his ass within the strip clubs around here. And then we got Donovan Mitchell. We got Allen. We got Mobley. We don't need LeBron. We don't need LeBron. I said this the last time this topic came up. We don't owe LeBron shit. We don't need LeBron in Cleveland. LeBron is no longer Cleveland. This is SHEDEUR Sanders Town now. Not LeBron James Town anymore. He can come back. He can bring his son. They can do their little debut bullshit on the basketball court. Take your ass back to LA. We do not want LeBron James here. No.
Tell us how you really feel, Coach.
No, you don't want this ass here. I'm so sick of this. Everybody acting like we can't do nothing without LeBron. So the Cavs had the best record last year. And honestly, the dudes was tired. The dudes got outplayed. Every goddamn thing you could possibly think of. That's just what it was. They need to learn how to play the second half of the season like they did in the first half. That's it. They got outplayed. Their coach knew what he was doing. The players started tanking out. They was all hurt. We had all of this drama with Garland because he really didn't want to be here, matching time with Donovan Mitchell and all of that other stuff. So, no, we don't need LeBron. Remember when the Cavs had the best record in the NBA when they had LeBron? You know what his ass did? He left. Fuck him. We don't need him. Go ahead, Coach, man.
Hey, Coach, I feel you. I stand by this, man. I'm not trading for that man. He gonna have to take a pay cut. He can come back to Cleveland and go on his little retirement tour. But I'm not trading. I'm not giving him nothing for you. I would love to see him, Donovan, and James Harden and Mobley, all of them together. But at the same time, I also feel like we kind of need to win one without him. I would love to see that happen this year, especially this year, you know, if we win one without him. But I'm not – he can come home, but like I said, cause I ain't trading for dude. I'm not giving him nothing.
As a Laker and you play because Confident Lady says doesn't even want to come back here. He has so much going on in L.A. Yes, he wants to come back here because honestly they ain't winning shit. And that's the truth. He wants to come back here because he see what the Cavs have. He's a leech. If y'all ain't figured that shit out by now, he's a leech. He has to leech on to other people. He ain't He's a leech, man. That's just what it is.
Is it
No,
LeBron?
no. I respect
LeBron
what
is
he's
that
done as a player and everything, but I'm tired of the city of Cleveland thinking that we owe this man something. We don't owe LeBron a goddamn thing, and giving him every chance to keep coming back and screwing us over. And another part that people aren't even thinking about is if LeBron comes, Bronny comes. And you already know where my stance is on that situation. So if Bronny comes, that means we got to give up a spot for Bronny, and then we're going to be trying to force him onto the court because his dad wants him, you know what I'm saying, to be in Cleveland. No. We don't want LeBron.
I would say with those stipulations, we're not bringing your son. We're not giving him no spot. That would be the stipulation. Like I said, he could come back, have his little farewell tour because LeBron is an attention whore. So he's gonna want his tour. But other than that, it got to be some real life. We got to sit down. We're gonna have to iron this out. We're gonna have to put some real life stipulations in it, man. Like you said, the city don't owe him nothing. He don't owe us nothing. We even. We scratch. We done.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you.
10 years. It's been 10 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, LeBron. You seen the meme before, Coach, with the dude walking down the street and with his girl hand in hand, and then there's another chick, and he look over his shoulder. That's LeBron. He's always looking over the shoulder.
Always looking over the shoulder.
Always looking for another opportunity. That's what it is.
He's a leech, man. Like, I don't want him coming on and leeching onto these dudes, and then they don't do what they're supposed to do or whatever the situation is, and now we like, LeBron doesn't have nobody to play with, even though you got Mobley, Allen, Mitchell, and Harden. I don't want to hear that no more. I'm tired of hearing that. I don't want that dude here, man. Let the group that we got cook, coach them up, get them healthy for the playoffs, and let them understand this is about to be a battle. That's just what it all comes down to. Because LeBron didn't have, dude, you got Luka, Doncic, and you can't win nothing with him. That lets you know right there is a problem.
That was I ain't gonna lie, that was a bad union anyway. I ain't like the LeBron and Luka union, but Lakers forced it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand like how, to me, some of these players, I don't know how y'all can remain friends with dude after he just gets y'all traded. So I don't know how that works out.
I don't get that either, man. I don't know. All right, so now we about to get into our politics part of the show. If y'all don't like politics, because we talk about everything, we are educated black men around here. We are well-rounded in everything, sports, entertainment, politics. We talking about it, and we got to talk about this Pam Bondi trial and how Pam Bondi needs to resign after that display of despicableness, of ignorance, of I don't even know, man. It was just terrible display of professionalism.
I'm gonna say this: with her doing what she did goes to show you that either all the shit that people have been telling us before about, lying to Congress and all this other stuff and having decorum, is just a bunch of bullshit.
Yep.
Because Ted Lieu from California called her in a lie.
Yeah.
He set up there and said Trump is not, dude, there's a lot of evidence in there. Yes. So my whole thing is this, like, all that shit that we grew up on, like, you can't, lying to Congress, dude. I guess lying to Congress is only punishable by a crime when you a regular ass motherfucker.
When you are not in the 1%.
Yeah, because y'all didn't lie. Like, lied to me. I forgot what country I saw it the other day, man, Coach. And they made it illegal for politicians to lie to the people that they represent, to the country. They made it illegal.
Legal or illegal?
Illegal. You can't do it. You lie.
Okay.
You fired, and then it's punishable by prison time. So I would like for America to adopt that shit, because just growing up, Coach, I'm thinking all this shit was like written down and it was law, but these was just norms and it just lies. And it's like So all it took was for one person to break these norms, and you realize like, oh, this shit wasn't really written down.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So all the things that we were taught to follow and abide, it's like, what the fuck are we really doing? She lied. She's look. My whole thing is this is the other thing. In her little book, you could tell in her little notebook, she spied on the members of Congress that went to go see the Epstein files.
I saw that today.
But my thing is this: if they really was pissed, my whole thing is I would have been in there. If that was being there, I'm like, oh, so when we had what's dude name? The dude that was prosecuting Trump or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, they were just talking. Is it Jim?
I forgot his name, man. But y'all got mad that he had y'all phone records and all this other stuff, right? Congressional people. But y'all okay for paying Bondi in the DOJ to basically spy on your own members. You know what I'm saying? When it was an uproar, when it was Republicans, y'all had y'all suing the country, matter of fact, for money, stating that dude wasn't, that what he did was wrong, but then y'all is caught on tape. She spied on y'all. And nothing is being done. Like my whole thing is this, man. It's either
Jack Smith. That's his name.
Jack Smith. Yeah. It's either the Democrats and Republicans are all in on this shit together, and we just the fucking puppets that's getting tossed around the boards. Because it's just screaming like the Democrats ain't fighting back, and the Republicans ain't stopping Trump. So it's feel like they all in this shit together.
Well, they all in it together, because if you check the files, dude, I've been going down the rabbit hole. That dude, the shit that is so scary is that it's two things is gonna happen. Either people are gonna stand up and flip this whole country upside down, or we're just going to ignore the shit and just make it a regular thing that it's okay for rich people to do unspeakable things to little kids. And to me, that is not
cool.
going to happen, because for the longest time, oh, wait till we clear the swamp or drain the swamp. Y'all gonna see the Democrats this when we release them files, and then they done went through everything possible. Pam Bondi is the one who had them influencers standing up there with blank white files, folders with nothing in them. Oh, we're gonna release the files. You told us what, nothing to see in the files. You're constantly lying under oath. So one or two things is happening. You know the truth and you're scared for your life, or you're just a terrible individual also.
I'm going to say it's both of them.
Okay. I agree with you. This shit is crazy.
I'm gonna say it's both of them because I forgot what show I was watching. They showed a video of her when she was running to be Attorney General in Florida.
I just saw that today too.
You know what I'm saying? Those words, I'm a fight for the victims. I'm a fight, and then now you covering up. You covering up.
And it was like our Attorney General. It's like, oh man, no.
Real quick, Coach, just since we're talking about TYREEK, I had to go back real quick, but Chris Jones, Chiefs Trump lover, he's recruiting TYREEK to come back to Kansas City.
Oh Lord! Somebody else said that today too. Somebody said that's what he needs. Oh, it was Manuel Acho. Said he needs to go back with Patrick Mahomes. Another Trump lover. Go back with Patrick Mahomes and, end out your career winning Super Bowls or whatever. Because the thing that was so crazy, they was dogging, they was like, Rashee Rice is good and Worthy is good, but they ain't nothing compared to Tyreek Hill. I was just like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I don't know.
No, but Bondi full of shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, she definitely needs to resign her position. And my thing is, she made the biggest statement possible. If we prosecute people, our economy will collapse. Let it collapse. Strip all of those people of their billions and trillions. This is what I've been saying on my TikTok page. strip them of their billions, spread it out to people, pay reparations to everybody, including black people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At an all-time high. And then allow people to start their own businesses, allow people to reinvent the community, I mean the economic community, and start building it up that way. Because when you leave it to the 1%, everybody's struggling.
Yeah.
When you allow it to be an even playing field, we all got a chance to eat. We all got a chance to eat something. We all got a chance to make something out of nothing.
I
Because
agree with you.
we'll have the resources too.
Yep. I agree with you, because if you see what's going on in other countries once they get in here and they, got the unredacted and everything, people are losing their kingship, their princeship, and all this other stuff. People losing their jobs, and that's what I thought America. I thought those was the principles that we kind of stood on, but it seems like we don't. And I'm tired of like people either fearing or this I don't know, this infatuation with the top 1%. Like, people understand this. They don't give a fuck about you. Y'all are not on the same playing field. They could care less. Like, I don't understand why we worried about rich people. I don't get. I don't get it. Those, like, when rich people get in problems, I'd be like, oh, it's a little empathy. But then I'd be like, man, those rich people problems. I can't. Those ain't my problems.
Exactly, not my problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't get it. Like, I know people live in fear, but my thing is this: if it needs to be a start over, it's going to be a start over. It just got to go that way. Living in fear and just letting them get away with it,
exactly.
Nothing
to keep on
nothing.
Doing all this unspeakable things to kids. Come on, man! Like,
it solves nothing. So it's you got to either you stand up today or sit down forever. That's all I got to say.
That's facts. I like that. That's facts. All right, Coach. So since we at the end of our show, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and get it off your chest first.
Oh man, I just going back to this politics stuff, man. Honestly, like, I growing up, you used to watch the mob movies and everything, right? Mobs had a code, mafia. You know what I'm saying? They don't attack women or children. You know what I'm saying? They leave them alone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So then you got the black gangs that adopted the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Women or children, even down to the Mexican cartels, kind of had the exact same thing. But then you look at this country, and it's fuck women and children.
Yeah.
Fuck. So
it's a hate.
Yeah, it's a hate. And then my thing is this, Coach: how, as a woman, feel comfortable doing it, working in his administration? Because at the end of the day, they trying to take away your right to vote. They already trying to take away your bodily autonomy, trying to just take you back to handmaiden tales days. But y'all okay? Y'all like the backs of the slaves and everybody, black people that y'all climbed up to get there. Now y'all at the top, and y'all like fuck everybody else. But the thing is, you say fuck everybody else, but don't be mad when it comes time to fuck you.
Yeah, because they're the scapegoats. That's why he put women in all those positions. They're
like, don't get the crying.
See, we that's why they don't need to be in those positions. That's what they gonna do.
Don't get the crying and don't get the bitching. I'm sorry, like, y'all stepped up. Y'all should have known what y'all got yourselves into. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that y'all decided to be on a team with a 34 count felon. Y'all made that decision, so I don't have no empathy for y'all. Y'all did
number 2 on the pedo pyramid. He number 2 on the pedo pyramid.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, Coach, every chicken comes home to roost, man. That's all I gotta say.
I feel it. Okay. All right. So my turn to get something off my chest. This is something I gotta get off my chest because it's been a topic. I've been saying it for a minute. First things first. Gotta say happy birthday to Rasheen Ali, running back for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, bro.
The Ravens, because today is his birthday. So happy birthday, Shane. All right. So one thing I want to talk about, something that's becoming a common topic I'm seeing on social media, and it's about black barbers. And it's charging $100 and stuff for haircuts. All this other stuff. Yes, y'all are full of shit. Yes, y'all are tripping. That's that we're listen, man. The barbershop is not the beauty shop. You ain't putting in a lot of extensive time. Everybody keep talking about you paying for their time and their creativeness. We've been doing that since the beginning of time. Y'all started seeing people on social media doing this stuff. Saw that New York was charging $100 on what was that show that came Black Ink? Is that what it was? The tattoo spot?
Yeah, Black Ink, yeah.
So like, and then they would go get their haircuts, and the barber was hitting them for like $100. Y'all not realizing that New York has the highest standard of living next to California. So y'all sitting up in there and y'all thinking that those prices are gonna work like a place like Cleveland or Columbus. Like we ain't doing that, man. And all of y'all out here talking about, oh well, you get the extra stuff, and that stuff we've always been getting. This is all facial hair. It's all of this is what you work with. You line the beer up. I remember you go get a haircut. You get your fade. The lineup came with the fade. Now dudes are trying to be like a la carte. You want to get your beard done. You want to get your lineup done. You want to get a taper. You want to get a fade. It's like, cut the games, man. Cut the games. The Black Barbershop was about community at the forefront of everything. It was a safe place for Black men. And in the midst, you get a haircut, you make yourself look good, this, that, and the other. This diva stuff that y'all doing and y'all chasing the bag type of stuff is the reason why a lot of you barbers now are losing. That greed is what you're losing. You're sitting up in here. First off, y'all doing schedules. That is weird as hell to me. You make more money on the walk-ins, but for whatever reason, y'all setting up schedules, and because y'all doing schedules, y'all like, oh, I'm only gonna cut 8 heads today, and I'm gonna charge them at $50. But you would make more money if you perfected your craft and you made people feel comfortable coming in for the experience. Y'all doing hot towels on the face to shave. White barbers been doing that since the beginning of time. It came from the Italian barbers, truth be told. They've been doing that stuff and they don't charge extra for that type of stuff. Y'all on some greedy shit, and y'all need to stop being on the greedy shit, because that is a staple in the Black community, and you're making it to the point where it's not even an experience, a safe place, or anything. Y'all need to chill out with that craziness, man, and y'all need to grow up for real.
I'm gonna add in, Coach. I totally agree with you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my barber charged 30 right now, and that's
legit.
And that's legit. You know what I'm saying? And he's legit. You know what I'm saying? I get the the shaving cream, the hot towel. I get all that, and that's just 30. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying 50 for it, and I refuse to, because at the end of the day, I understand, inflation and everything, but I'm not paying you $50 or $100 for no haircut.
Now, when my hair grow back in 2 weeks.
Exactly, Coach. I would go fucking bald, Coach. I would cut all this shit off. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's unheard of, man. It ain't unheard of. It's just ridiculous because it's actually happening. But what you just said, they say that's what people are doing. They're going, they buying their own clippers, they shaving their own hair, blah, blah, blah. I cut my own hair. I've been cutting my hair for years. When I really need to be like clean or whatever, I go to my barber. It was my cousin, and he $30. But I started seeing a younger dude, and he was like, yo, you want the enhancements, you want this, you want that. And first off, your starting price was already $45. I was just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Sorry. I was like, I'm just not. So yeah, they need to chill out with that craziness, man. So all right, well, this brings us to the end of our show, y'all. It was a great show. We had good participation. We would like a little bit more, but we had great participation. I think TikTok was still kind of like holding us up from last week, because we kind of got a warning last week. So, because I was like, looking at the number of stuff, and it was going up, then it was going down. It was going up, then it was going down. So, but this brings us to the end of our show, y'all. And once again, this is Let's Get to the Facts podcast. I'm your host, Doss. I'm here with my man, Coach Shot. We do this every Monday, Eastern Standard Time, 7 to 8 p.m. Sometimes we go over. Today we went over 9 minutes, but it's all in good, because sometimes we just got stuff we got to get off our chest. And that's just how it goes. So
It is
with
what
that
it
being
is.
said, we'll see y'all next week. Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.